What's going on, everybody? So what I'm doing right now is bringing you my first weekend league game. I try to bring you the first one on a week-to-week basis to let you see what's going on. Right now, what we're going to be looking at is the Sprinter Chem has been added to Randy Moss. Okay, so now he's a 92 speed with all that other good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and test it out in live gameplay because a lot of you guys don't seem to realize that it's only certain ways you can burn somebody in like a cover 3, cover 2, over the top, and it all depends on the players. All right, so as of now, Tyreek Hill and Randy Moss, you can burn people with other players, but those two are probably the safe bet. All right, so I'm just gonna let you guys understand that right from the jump. That's probably your safe bet, okay? Now, this dude right here, he's doing whatever he wants. You know, he's coming out, yeah, break the tackle. Yeah, dot me. Yo, do me a favor, pick my mom's up too. Pick my mom's up and do her too, bro. Like, see, these kind of games, when it starts off like this, I just don't want to play the game anymore. You know what I'm saying? When a dude just breaks a sack and then he picks my mom up and I didn't even know that he's picking her up. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what, hold up, is that OBJ? That's OBJ that's doing that? Why is OBJ just doing whatever he, is that okay, look, yo, I love the way, you see Jalen Ramsey? That's one of the reasons I really love Jalen Ramsey. And you can see the difference in the zone coverage and the man coverage that they play. Like right there, he gets dotted. But the reason that he's getting dotted is because he's trying to gauge which way he's gonna go on that crossing route. Other players don't do that, okay? Other players, when you have lower zone and lower man coverage, they won't go like in and out like that and try to see what's going on. They'll just take one stance and that'll be it. That's what I like about Jalen Ramsey. So all in all, you know what I'm saying? As even though the game gets wild at some points, I appreciate that Jalen Ramsey plays like that because it helps me to understand exactly what EA is doing as far as the zone and the man coverage and stuff like that. Now, don't get me wrong. In this game, see right here, he's just going to get burnt deep. Now, he's right there in position, but what happens is when you throw the ball up, right, Tom Brady has like a 97 throw power right now because he's chemmed up with the New England coach and the chemistries, right? If you can get the ball out there, the aggressive catch can be activated depending on when you time the press of the button. All right, so like, you know, like how sometimes the animation takes over, which is one of the reasons that I really hate this Madden. And you know, the previous year's Madden's going back to like 16, 17, and 18 also, because the animation right there, I just get stopped on 4th down. If you guys didn't notice, I was trying to like keep you guys from watching what's happening with my terrible gameplay, bro. Like I could not get in because Tom Brady is just the slowest idiot ever. But it doesn't really matter. All right, now like I was saying, right, when the animation takes over, there's nothing that you can do defensively because sometimes the ball is picked even before you try to click on. When that's the, like, okay, that's Jerry Rice. I didn't see that I had Jerry Rice there. I thought Tyreek Hill was there. But sometimes when you click on, right, it's very, very difficult to understand exactly what's happening. It's a situation where, like, if you go for an aggressive catch and the guy is like 5 yards below you and he's trying to pick the ball, the game will animate to make him pick the ball from underneath you 5 yards. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I have to actually put out a video showing you guys that. I'm gonna put together something too, because it happens to me all the time. It's sort of like the video if you've been trying to throw a bullet pass and you got a 10-yard distance on the player and he still jumps and picks it. Like, it's very unrealistic, but that's what they made the game become. Because even when the ball hawk was introduced in Madden 13, you could jump through the stadium, but when you had a certain distance and you threw the ball, they wouldn't let the player be able to jump and get it. But then they changed it up the way that it goes over the last couple Madden. So that's just something that has to happen. But with Randy Moss, the thing that's interesting about Randy Moss in this game, when you add the speed to him because of his height. See, Tyreek Hill being a little bit shorter, what is he, like 5'10", 5'11"? He doesn't get those same animations even though his jumping is very high. Randy Moss being a taller player, when you go to activate it, he's going to jump earlier than the defender's going to jump. That's why that first play happened. And the only reason that he was there that fast up there, because the guy was in a zone. He was playing the cover 3. The only reason that he was able to get behind him was because of the Sprinter Chem, that extra speed. Now, most of that is going to change because Deion Sanders is going to be in the game soon, and he's going to come with a base 93 speed. But when you chem him, he's going to more than likely, I guess he goes to a 94, right? Because they're going to make him be chem. He's not a limited card, so he, oh, nice dot. Now running for 6. Running for 6 too. Pick his mom's up. All right, look. So that's pretty much what it's all about, right? Looking at the way that the game is playing right now with Sprinter Chem, because remember, I add speed to Jalen Ramsey. So the thing that makes Jalen Ramsey very, very unique now with the extra speed, he has a very, very good hit power for a corner and also very, very good press, things along those lines. You know what I'm saying? So as you gauge why did I throw it to him and the guy underneath was wide open? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm just throwing Stevies, bro. Like, I got blinders on, dog. Like, what is that even about? I don't even know what that is right there. Why would I throw that? I am such an unbelievable idiot. Throw the dot. It's a drag route wide open. Bro, oh, you're going to go for the, oh, you're going for the gusto with Telvin Smith right there. Okay, you want to go for, you want to just dot Telvin Smith right quick. So watch Randy Moss, all right? Watch how you see how he's running, and it looks like he's just not going to ever get by him, and then he just at the last minute gets by him. See, that's the difference with the sprinter chem and adding the +1 speed to him. Because that 91 to 92 with that height, every chance that you get with Randy Moss to get him faster, you're going to see a difference in it, because they've tuned the game up a little bit more than what they did last year, because last year was almost impossible to beat anyone deep unless you high pass, bullet pass. Like, you had to high pass, bullet pass somebody in order to do it, and then that was the only way you could really burn them deep. This year, they made the corners play a little bit. The corners are still OP, but you can get by players. But you just have to know how to time it and when to throw it. And I'm learning now with the sprinter chem that it's a lot easier to do it the way that I'm doing it, by just, waiting it out, watching how he's running, and trying to get the ball down a little bit. Now, dudes can be psychos and back the players off like 55 yards. You can still burn them, though. But it all depends on the timing of the throw. So just be very, very careful of that, because that's something that I need you guys to understand. That cannot be changed. When you play a psychopath with 0 eyeballs and he just continuously just backs everybody off in a stock cover 3 and rushes 3 and spreads his line like the biggest idiot ever, there's not much you can do about it. Okay? You can run the ball, and even if you don't want to, like that's what really makes it wild for me, is because my run game has gotten a lot better, but I still don't like to run the ball as much as I used to. But that's what's going to have to happen, because when you get, what was that read? Okay, first of all, my guy didn't react underneath to pick the ball, and then the guy before, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was doing, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to talk about that. The guy just threw the ball there, and it's just really ridiculous. But let's go ahead and take this for 6. Yeah. Go ahead, run me down and dive too. Run down. Why is Tyreek Hill running like that? That doesn't make any. I have never in my life seen any human being run like that. Any human being. Oh, did his moms. I did his moms. Oh, swag. We're just doing some swag. Oh, look at his back. You see the arch in his back? That's when you know it's just straight swag. The interesting thing about that, I'm going to tweet out a celebration like that. All the players get that same swag with the back arch. See, I don't like that. You see like how Derwin James' back was arched at a certain level? I don't like that. Bro, that's a dot? Who do you throw that to? What? Bro, I'm not, you know what it is, bro? I'm not even gonna set trip. I'm not gonna set trip, because if I set trip, bro, shout out to the dudes in Cali, man. I'm not even gonna set trip. I'm not even gonna set trip on that, bro. Like, the dude he's just throwing hot ones. Like, I can't even ignore the fact that he's just gonna throw a hot one right in my face and just do whatever he wants. But that's neither here nor there. The bottom line, right? Like I said, going forward, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You have to be very, very careful when you play the. Hold on, how many people said that? 5? I'm trying to figure out how he screamed like that. Because sometimes he screams, and then sometimes he just doesn't scream. Like, Bosa just gonna get, bro, you're just gonna get thrown off like a rag doll. Like, you know what it is, Bosa? Like, he might, I'm really at the point right now where he's about to get raid sold. If Bosa just gets thrown down to the ground like a rag doll one more time, dog, like, I'm just gonna have to do it to him, bro. Like, I know he's gonna be hurt, but I don't want to get rid of him because he's gonna be hurt. But he's really starting to grind my gears, and I just can't do it anymore. Like, this guy, why are you getting thrown down by Carson Wentz, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, out of everybody to get thrown down by a quarterback, like, what are you doing? I could see, like, if it's a lineman just punching you in the face, like an old lineman elbows you, in the scrotum or something like that, bro. But you're getting thrown down by quarterbacks. Like, I'm going to bring you in the office, bro. Because you saw what I did to Anthony Barr. Like, you acting like you don't know what I did to Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr is And let me just talk about that. If you guys are not familiar with my GmiasWorld podcast channel, right here on YouTube. Also, I'm available on iTunes, iHeartRadio, and Spotify, GmiasWorld Podcast, where I go over the NFL games. I'll be doing NBA games this year also. Anthony Barr is garbage, but it's not his fault with a lot of the plays that just happened with the Rams, because you're matching up a linebacker, he's against wide receivers in most cases. When Gurley did him dirty, that was just a great seam route. You know what I'm saying? But, with Kupp doing him dirty like that, or, with that little up and under, like, it was just man-to-man, and he saw it, and Anthony Barr is not that, he's not fast like that. Like, he's very, very athletic and stuff like that, but I chose to get rid of him early because I saw him get hurdled by Josh Allen. So this year is not really starting off well for Barr. So if you guys are still actively using Barr, I would suggest that you go elsewhere. I don't care if he gets another card that's good. He's still going to be trashing his game because of what he's doing in real life. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, so just make sure you understand that. Miles Jack is probably, if you're not going to be using Ryan Shazier, I would say that Miles Jack is probably the best user. And I could easily use Ryan Shazier and just go 8. You know what I'm saying, bro? But, you know, it is what it is. I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe eventually I'll start using Shazier because he's definitely a goonie. He's like outrageously a goonie. But, you know, yo, look at my team. They're like savage wolves, dog. Oh, that was Bosa? Okay, so that was it. That was the end of that game. But I just wanted to let you guys understand that was game 1. And I try my best to record all game 1s. And let you guys see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't stream it. I try to make sure that there's something new for you guys because you guys requested like some exclusive new gameplay. So that's the way I'm going to be doing it from now on. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Be sure to subscribe. One love.